Hi friends, welcome back. Myself Keki Singh, GEG leader Agra. I am a Gold certified trainer and innovator as well. So we have been discussing on Google Sheets. So far we have taken so many sessions or created so many videos. Hope you have gone through them and understood the concept which I have been sharing through the videos. And this time, since this is the basic of Google Sheets, so in the same sequence I am going to tell you about some functions of Google Sheets like sum, count, minimum, maximum and average. So let's see how do they work. So for that we are moving towards our Google Sheet. So here this is already a sheet which I have created uh, for these functions like sum, count, minimum and average, maximum. So hope there are three columns, 1, 2 and 3, and I want to sum up all the values of these three columns using the sum function. Though I have calculated the sum using adding the cell addresses, but this time I am going to use the sum function. That this is the inbuilt function of Google Sheet. So how to apply that? Uh, so the first step, we have to bring the pointer in the cell in which you want the sum to be reflected, and let me magnify this. So this is a cell, this cell is D3 and I want the sum of B3, C3 and D3 in this cell. So how to do it? The first step which I have told you that you will have to first type equal sign. So here this is equal sign, and then apply sum. After sum, you will have to include the cell addresses. So I am going to include A3, B3 and C3. So I'll click on A3 and using a navigation arrow, I'm moving towards the right, B3, and this is now C3. So my all the cells are included for this sum function, and I'm just closing the right parenthesis. So my sum function is completed, and if I press enter like this, so it shows the sum of A3, B3 and C3. And if you want to copy this formula, either you copy this formula and paste it on the clipboard, or and then paste that formula which is on the clipboard in the rest of the cells. So here I'm going to take the mouse pointer here on this dot, and as soon as I move to or I reach the dot, my cell pointer turns to plus sign, and if I drag downwards the seventh row, the entire column is filled with the function which I have created in D3. Now D3 and D4, D5, and since this is relative reference, and that is why this is A3, B3, C3, and this is A4, B4, C4, and same A5, B5 and C5 and so on. And now this time I'm going to calculate the average, means the sum of these three columns and divided by 3. So rather applying the manual formula, I'm going to apply the inbuilt function, that is average. So first step is to type equal sign. Okay, now type average, and which cells to be included? Again, A3, B3 and C3, and my cells, there are 3 cells, so I have included all these three cells, and as soon as I click this or press enter, my average is calculated here like this: 9474 and 00. And if you want to copy, so select on this cell, this dot, bring the cell pointer on this dot, pointer turns to plus, and drag down up till 7th row. So here you see 9474, the first cell average, second cell average, and one important thing, if you notice that after decimal there are 2 digits, and if you want to increase or decrease, you can use this operation function like this. So 1 digit of precision is reduced, and if you want to add more or increase decimal places, like this, you can increase, decrease this. So it depends on you. Now the third formula is minimum. So minimum of these 3 columns, A3, B3 and C3, equal again, and apply min, and then range A3 to C3, and close the parenthesis and press enter, and this is the minimum of these 3 columns. So here, see, this is the minimum, and if you want to find out minimum of all the rows, click on this cell and drag down like this. You'll get the minimum of every row from row 3 to row 7. Again, the fourth function is the count. So press or click on the cell and press equal sign, and then apply count from A3 to C3 like this, and press enter. So 3, so there are number of values in these rows and these 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, and that is why 3 is printed in this cell. And if you drag downwards up till 7th row, all these 3 rows are counted, and columns of each row will be counted as 3. And now fifth function is the max. I want to find out the maximum of these 3 columns, number 1, number 2 and number 3, which value is the maximum I want to find out. So again, click here and type equal sign and type max, and after max give the range A3 to D3 and close parenthesis and press enter. So this time you'll get, oh, the formula is incorrect, A3 to C3. So I wanted to find out among these 3 values. So this is the largest one, 99925, 9853 and 8632. So this value is the largest one, and if you want to find out of every row or every row downwards, drag this formula towards the other rows or rest of the rows. So this way you can find out the maximum. So hope you got the point how to find out sum, average, minimum, maximum, and count the values of the rows. So if you have any query regarding these functions, kindly let me know through the description box. And if you like this video, if you want to share it with your friends, kindly share it with your friends. And if you have not subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe it so that you'll get the notification as and when the video is created. So we'll meet in the next video with some other functions. So bye bye.